Hey, what's excuse me? What's going on? Um, I know this is a rather unexpected stream that I just now started, but I figured, you know, since something a possible new start to my life and career, figured why not just go ahead and have a hangout stream for right now. I'm at a hotel. It's mainly for my job. Just eating some food, some grub. This is a gyro sandwich, turkey gyro. Arby's. Figured I'd celebrate with some Arby's. Mm, and some tea. Didn't really feel like getting any drinks from the fast food joint. So, hey, John, what's going on, my man? I'm at a hotel right now. I had to travel down. Here's the thing: it's only really an hour and a half away from where I'm at, but the traffic can be really hectic, especially if you're going on 35. So that's why I decided to head out here today, get a room. That way, I can only just circle around the highway, and it would take maybe 10 minutes at most, maybe even less. Just depends on traffic. So that's what I'm doing. I want to get there without having to wake up so early in the morning tomorrow. I probably would have to wake up at like maybe 4:30 or maybe 5 o'clock just to get there. And they did say if you're a little late, it's understandable, but I don't want to be late on my first day. So I just got to have that prerogative in me. I just got to have that strong work ethic built into me. And that's what I'm doing. If you're still here, John, if you're still in the chat, you're more than welcome to come in. But if you got something going, since it's 9:22 your time, I can understand. I can understand why you can't come in because of work and stuff. So far, I just have one person watching. Don't know if it's John, but um, let me know if you want to come in or not. But like I said, if you got stuff going on tomorrow, I understand. I don't even know if anyone else is going to come in here. So, okay, I figured. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. We'll see if anyone else wants to join in. Even though I'm closing with chewing with my mouth closed, I better go ahead and stop the cam. That way, you don't have to see me eat. So, I'm gonna enjoy this Arby's gyro sandwich that I'm having here, and just let the good times roll. Yeah, I know. It's cool, man. No worries. And Mondays. So yeah, you have to. Are you still at your trucking job, or is this still at Amazon? Who doesn't love Arby's curly fries? A good staple of that restaurant ever since they, first opened the restaurant. Mm-mm-mm. Still doing trucking school. Just the commute. There is a pain. Already commuting to work. Okay, I understand, man. It's a tough world out there. But yeah, if y'all are wondering, it's the hotel I'm staying at. It's called Comfort Inn. So for those watching, apparently I think John's the only one watching, and he might be gone after that because he's got to get some shut eye, and I know I gotta get some shut eye probably. Maybe around 10 o'clock is when I should probably head to bed. Yeah, that would be somewhere around 12. I can still wake up at like a particular time. Supposedly they serve breakfast down there, but I don't know if it's actually open. So maybe I might ask the front desk if they are serving breakfast. That will save me a little bit of money. So we got 3 people watching. That's cool. But yeah, like I said before, I'm just here because I don't want to have to drive from where I currently live to where orientation's at. If it was like the 40 or 45-minute drive that I planned on, then I might be at home still. But since this is in San Antonio and traffic can be a pretty fucking nightmare, and still there was a pretty good amount of traffic when I was on my way there. There was probably some kind of accident on the highway, and it's a little slow moving in certain parts on 35. So yeah, it's a hassle. Trying to get done ASAP. Now trying to see if I can get paid days off and get it done faster. Okay, that's understandable. Get the truck diving school over with, so that way you can get what you need and you can start earning even bigger money. I just hope I can perform the job duties that this job is requiring me to do. So yeah, we're gonna find out starting tomorrow. I already got the necessary documentation and everything, so it's all good. Funny thing is, when I arrived here, I had a different room, but apparently, I think it was supposed to be clean, but it wasn't, because I noticed that the sheets were not straight and folded up. So whatever happened with the housekeeping, they certainly didn't do all of that. D-Man 50, welcome to the stream. Best wishes. Cool. Thanks. Basically, yeah, paid leave of absence. That's what PTO is, paid time off. So yeah. Yep. We're gonna find out tomorrow. See what happens on that. So if there was a movie question, John, feel free to ask if it's something that we didn't cover the last stream that I was on. So yeah, boy, I'm full. That gyro sandwich or what is it? Gyro, I don't care. Gyro, I think that's what it's pronounced. Gyro sandwich from Arby's can really fill you up. That flatbread can really do it for you. But yeah, if it's any newer movies that I've seen, the only one I've recently seen was Beast, and thought it was okay. It's not something I would watch, over and over again. Kind of reminds me of The Ghost in the Darkness to an extent. So yeah. Now we're down to one person watching. Yeah, I know. I'm that boring. But yeah. Oh, boy. You have a gyro sandwich and some curly fries that can really do the trick. Now I'm wondering if I even need to have dessert. Well, let's see. Don't know if there's going to be questions asked, but here's something I will say. How about them Cowboys? I mean, they won by a field goal. I mean, goodness. I mean, they scored most of their points in the first half, and for a good majority of the second half, they were almost shut out. I mean, yeah, Schultz had a fumble before then. For any Cowboy fans that are watching, I don't know what was going on. Nobody was getting open right, or Cooper overthrew somebody, or the run game was non-existent because Zeke probably had under 50 yards rushing in that game. And okay. But anyways, like I said, I'm glad we won. Top 3 comedies. 90s comedies. Jeez. That's going to be a tough one. I'm trying to think of the most funniest movie I saw in the 90s. I might have to look that up. I want to say Naked Gun could be one of them. And technically the second one did come out, in, was it 90 or 91? I can't remember. It might have been 91. I guess you can put that in there. You can go look it up. I'm trying to remember when it was. Seems like I've been forgetting a lot lately these days. So, Naked Gun 2. Okay, 91. I kept thinking it was maybe 91. So, yeah. Yep, you were right. And I was pretty much close. So, yeah, 91. Third one was definitely 94. So, maybe at the time when I was a kid, I probably would have said Home Alone 2 was another funnier one back in the day. But it's a kids film and it probably hasn't aged the best. But I would still watch it because it's Macaulay Culkin and it's still a fun film. I'm going to put top 90s comedies. I know there's movies with Steve Martin like Father of the Bride, but I haven't really seen those, so I can't say it's my top favorites. Oh yeah, forget about Adam Sandler. I'm trying to decide if American Pie would be up there. Top 3, that's going to be a. Yeah, my memory fuzzes out once in a while too. Probably all that damn nights. Yeah, I did have one soda yesterday, but I've been trying to avoid having soda a lot lately. Just been drinking water, tea, but even then, I should probably stay away from that. Sweet tea, still not the greatest, but I try to avoid having to drink soda. I just feel like if I'm going to drink tea, it has to be sweetened because it just feels like without any kind of sweetness to it, it's going to be very bland and I'll be tasting nothing. So yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I guess maybe I'll throw American Pie in there. You know what? Fuck it. Let's throw an Office Space. I like that movie. Maybe I'll give a more official list What's going on, Ty? If you want, you can come in, but if you got better things to do, I understand too. So yeah, I could say for now, and this might change in the future. I'll just say Naked Gun 2, Mary. I almost said there's something about Mary. So you know what? That's gonna be a tough. It's hard to really decide. It's funny. I was trying to think about the Big Lebowski, but I have yet to fully watch it. Tommy Boy, I have seen. So Can't Hardly Wait was different. I wouldn't say it's my top 3, but hey, maybe in the top 10, 15, maybe. It's hard to say. Can I just send you the link via email? I'd rather do that. only we could have gotten Ghostbusters film in the 90s, I would have said that for sure. Trying to think if there is any other, other than Naked Gun films that are reviewed on my channel. You have to do a collab. Of course, I'd be down for that. Just depends on how my schedule unfolds. We'll definitely, figure out a date for that. Hey, Ty, are you still in here? Okay. All right, Ty, if you're here or not here, I'm going to go ahead and send you a link. 98.1, okay? Okay, down to 1. So, okay, yeah, still here. Okay. Alrighty. I'll send it to your email, the 98 one, if that's okay. Unless you want me to send it to the other one. No, that one was Heaven Sign. Oh, so no, the 9. Okay, gotcha. So the 33, that's the other one that I have. Hold on, I need to. Okay. 1996. Yeah, I think I have that one. Okay. I don't know if I ever had that one that you had, Ty. Hold on. Damn it. I guess I'm going to have to log in on my own stream just to copy that email. So hang on a second. Okay. All right. At gmail.com, I assume was the rest of it. So, I didn't mean to pull up Spotify. So. And I did not mean to pull up that either. So, okay. Oh. Okay. All right. I do have it. Never mind, Ty. I actually do have it. I guess I had to do lowercase on the T. So yeah. Okay, hold on. Now there's 0 people watching. Oh shit! Damn it. Keep in mind this is the Wi-Fi that I'm on. Hold on. Copy. Hang on a second. Study the rescue. Okay. All right. I know I have 0 people watching apparently, but okay, it's been sent. It's been sent to your email, Mr. Ty. Oh. So. Okay. Alrighty then. Hopefully I can still add you despite what. Okay. And there we are.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Ty?
Oh, all right. How are you doing?
I'm fine. You better probably put it on mute so I can hear you better. I mean, not you, but mute the. I guess either you're in the stream via YouTube. I don't know. So, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Seems like you're far away or something.
This mic has been having issues on my phone, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay. So phone mic is having issues. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll probably cut in and out of volume and all sorts of fun stuff. So
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
yeah. So
So yeah, I'm at a hotel, just passing the time. Figured to be like I said. Figured I'd come down here instead of having to wake up really early in the morning just to get to the place because, like I said, traffic on 35 can be a nightmare going down south.
right. Uh, it is John still watching or?
I don't know. He might have tuned in early, so it's too bad he couldn't join. If I had maybe done the stream a little earlier, I think he might have. So, but who knows? But he's probably got a lot going on. So. I would invite Sam, but I think since he's in the army, I don't know what his free time is like. So he was on my stream on my little premiere earlier. I don't know if you're able to see the video. It was the TV series collection that I had. I don't know if you saw the video. So
I did. So sometimes with the army, they have strict schedules. So
yeah, I imagine they have some strict schedules either way you slice it.
and sometimes they get in trouble if they are staying up late playing on their phones.
Right. Yep. I'm just sort of anticipation in tomorrow, so I'm just gonna see what that's gonna be like.
Right.
Yep. Have to be there at 7:30, and like they said that I didn't have to. If I'm a little late, it's understandable, but still, I didn't want to be late regardless, especially on your first day. I wanted to show that I have initiative and drive on the first day. So
Right.
I just want to show that I have a strong work ethic. That's what I want.
Early bird catches the worm.
Pretty much. Okay, John's still in here. Just wondering about something. I've seen this in Matt streams too. Why is there a lot of background? It's not a big deal. Is it because you're using mobile? I don't know. I probably would have to do something different on the backgrounds. I know I'm using my laptop still, so
It could just be. It could just be YouTube or StreamYard glitches, or it could just be a number of things. I would think. You would think it's 2020. Technology would be getting so crystal clear and crisp now that we could do all the stuff we saw in science fiction movies, right?
yeah, you think that we would be really pushing the envelope and everything would just be very futuristic and such.
Yeah.
So how's everything going with you, Ty?
It's going. I'm alive. So
Yeah, we should all be thankful for that. And what do you know, Sam's here. If you want to come in, Sam, you're more than welcome to. But if you're having some heavy restrictions on you, if there's some strict policies that you have to follow, Sam, I understand. So
yeah.
no worries. What's
oh,
up?
Believe me, I understand too. I got my ex in trouble a few times. So
Got your what?
ex.
Ex?
Yeah.
Oh, you're no longer together with her?
Calling it a break, but haven't really spoken in a while.
Ah. Oh well.
Complicated.
Of course. Hey, I'll mail it to you, Sam. Okay. Let's see. Should have him in here with me, no problem. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, Sam, I've sent the link to your email, so you should be good. Should all be good. Watch Dark Side of Comedy. Chris Farley, which came out. Missed that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that documentary series. I mean, it might have truly been true, a lot of that series stuff, but a lot of it was drama for the sake of drama.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? And it just was like it was just a drama piece about those celebrities and the comedy people.
Understood, Sam.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I mean, it seems like it was informative, but there was some unnecessary stuff that didn't need to be in there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and a lot of it was like just like I said, it was just drama after drama with, and I know the title Dark Side of Comedy. It was just like, okay, maybe let's talk about some happy things, instead of these people and their issues.
Yeah. Okay. Haven't seen that drama. I mean, that documentary, but I'm sure it might be interesting.
Yeah, no, it's a whole series. Like they have one on Richard Pryor. Not much, Sam.
Okay. Couldn't quite understand you. You were a bot for a bit. So what was the last thing you said, Ty?
They had one on Richard Pryor, The Dark Side of Comedy.
Okay.
George Carlin. They had one on Sam
Still
Kinison.
having trouble because it's the mic's becoming robotic. So is it try? Hopefully you can talk. Hopefully I can hear you. Can you hear me? Or
Yeah,
go ahead and talk?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Um, they had one on Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Sam Kinison, um, all sorts of other comedians who passed away.
Okay.
So
Huh. So yeah, it's
uh,
unfortunate what happened to Chris Farley, but
mhm.
are you talking about mine, Sim, or are you talking about ties? Probably, I'm guessing ties, but
like I said, for those who are just joining, my mic from my phone has been having a lot of issues.
yeah.
So if it is what it is, I can't do anything about it. And my lap and my laptop went kaput recently.
What happened to your laptop?
It died.
Oh, it just died.
It just died. Like I got a whole bunch of like matrix text stuff on it, and then it just wouldn't even boot up.
Okay.
But then again, though, I that was about that laptop was almost 10 years old, so I guess I got good use out of it. So
Yep. Rest in peace to Chris Farley and the Queen. I was gonna
he,
say, surprisingly enough, I didn't see a whole lot of. I saw some of Tommy Boy. It's been a while, but I remember I saw Black Sheep and I saw Beverly Hills Ninja. Not a bad movie. It has Robin Shou from Mortal Kombat.
apparently, Beverly Hills Ninja is in Christian Bale's top 5 favorite movies.
Really?
Yes, he really loves that movie.
He what about the movie?
Apparently, he really loves that movie.
What a shock.
Yeah, you would not think a thespian like Christian Bale, one of his favorite movies is Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah,
Um,
well, I guess it's maybe because of Chris Farley. So yeah.
maybe, um, but yeah, uh, that was interesting to find out. Um,
Okay.
I was I
What
just
were you
got back
saying?
from I just got back from Fabio's stream.
Oh,
Um,
he was streaming. That's cool.
yeah, he was. We were talking a lot
Yep.
about Dirty Harry. Um, and we were talking about not I'm not trying to get like political here, but we were just talking about like how if you look at Scorpio, like that the villain in the first movie has so much more relevance now because how he uses the media to make Dirty Harry look like the bad guy and all this stuff. And we just we kind of found that interesting. You know how we were just talking about that. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. It's to be honest, I haven't. The only dirty movie I saw a lot was probably Sudden Impact, and Sam's in the stream. What's going on, Sam?
Hello, Samwise.
Hey, what's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Cool. Hey, how's everybody's day going? Mine's going well, by the way.
That's good.
Just chilling. I just got done playing Pokemon. I was freaking stuck
Yeah.
in those damn caves. You know, like I think Ty knows, but like whenever you're stuck in a cave on Pokemon and you can't see for shit, and you're just walking around.
I haven't played Pokemon since Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap, like on the 64.
Yeah, I haven't played Pokemon since then.
Matt, like, when's the last time I played Pokemon Snap? That was like back when I was like 12, 11, maybe 13. Like, damn.
Going back a decade, huh?
You know, I mean,
Almost.
Literally, Pokemon, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I kind of went through a Pokemon phase, and then I guess I just grew out of it. Does that make sense? You know, like, I just, like I don't know how to word it without sounding like a jerk, but, you know, like, I just kind of fell out of Pokemon and never really
No, I understand, because like it's been so long since I played any Pokemon game until I got my Switch, and I'm playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, which is a remake of like Pokemon Diamond, the older version.
See, I do remember those coming out because I remember the trailers. So like I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I don't need to play that. But I have buddies who are still into Pokemon, and you know they invite me to matches and all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You know,
There's always those friends that are gonna be like, oh yeah, I got this Pokemon. Oh, there's like 4 different Pokemons. I could be wrong, but there's like 4 different Pokemon on the Switch. Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Good ones. There's probably more than 4, but someone said there's only like 4 good games that he can like really list off.
I mean, the only thing I got as far as Pokemon now is they were for free at a garage sale because nobody could get rid of them. I found some Pokemon cards, and they're like pretty much all the same cards.
Sheesh. Oh yeah, okay.
I looked them up to see how valuable they are. Yeah, they're only worth about $20.
$20 nowadays isn't really a lot. That's not really a lot of money. That's a decent amount of money, but
$20 now, if you're lucky, it can get you at least. So.
Are you talking about resale of the Pokemon or just the games in general?
Oh, like I'm not sure what Pokemon he's talking about. Which one was it, Ty?
They were cards.
Cards. Okay. If it's a card, then okay, that's different. Like video game wise, okay, that's not a lot of money. But if it's a card, okay, no, now you're talking. That could get you somewhere.
Yeah. Because I was gonna try to sell them on Craigslist. So.
Good luck with that. See if someone will give you an offer, or they might roll you.
Make some gas money.
Yeah.
Well, that's why at least with. Yeah, well, you know, Craigslist as with eBay, you know, eBay's a lot more safer, but Craigslist, you just gotta be careful. I just have the one general rule at Craigslist, like we usually always meet at there's a Taco Bell here in town. We usually always meet there or something like that because you know I'm not gonna have them meet me at my house. I just don't trust people like that, you know.
Nice.
Just make sure you're not trying to, do anything illegal at Taco Bell.
Hey, so Ty, I've always had this question because you said that your girlfriend's like in the military, in the army. What branch? Was in the army?
Mm-hmm.
What's her rank? I'm just curious.
Sergeant.
He said Sergeant Sam.
Oh, sergeant? Like not even staff sergeant, just like E5 sergeant.
She did get promoted.
Couldn't understand you. Were breaking up, Ty. Can you repeat it again?
He said she just got promoted.
Last I talked to her, she was, I believe she was a staff sergeant. So, but like
Staff-
I said, last I talked to her, like I said, we're kind of on a break right now. So.
Oh, okay. So I didn't mean to bring up like what y'all had between.
Yeah.
Cause like there's that possibility. Like I was just out of sheer curiosity, since
No, it's cool. I mean, no, we're.
Damn.
Hey.
What's happening to y'all? You're turning into robots now.
Oh shit! Like, am I sounding muffly?
Damn.
Am I sound better?
This sounds like Joshua from War Games.
How we play a game.
Same with you, Ty.
Wait, so I sound like muffly?
Damn.
Shit.
Okay, well, I was able to hear you that time. I heard the shit part, but damn.
Wait, hold on. I think I found the sweet spot.
Yeah. Same with you, Ty. The mic both mics were.
Ooh, damn it.
I farted?
No.
Did we hear that?
No. You farted?
I farted.
That's funny. I did too.
Earlier I did. I just put it on mute. So.
All right. But yeah. Sam.
What's up?
I heard that Gene Hackman lives in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Huh. I did not know that.
Okay. I thought, man, I know somebody who lives in New Mexico. I wonder if he knows somebody who knows Gene Hackman, so I could get him in the movie,
Yeah. What state are you in again, Ty?
Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia?
No, he's in Kansas.
Kansas. Okay. There's Kansas, and then there's Arkansas.
Gotcha. Sam, do you even know have you heard of Gene Hackman, or the name sounds a bit rings a bell?
No, I know he's an actor. Okay. He's a older guy. Yeah. Now he's like old.
Yeah, I think he's in his I can't remember how old he is. I think he's 90 years old now.
92.
Jesus.
Yep. And sadly, the last movie he was in was called Welcome to Moose Part with Ray Romano.
And it's a terrible movie.
Yeah, I have no idea why Hackman decided to end on that movie. He should have done one more film and then retired for good.
Yeah, that's why I actually kind of wanted to.
Man, watch it. Okay. First it was the Queen. Oh no, first it was Kobe. Then they took the Queen, and then watch, it's gonna be Gene Hackman, and then watch, like, in give it 10 years, it's gonna be Jerry Springer.
Couldn't quite understand that. I heard Jerry Springer and I had heard Hackman. What were you asking, Sam?
Okay, I said, hold on, I said first it was Kobe, then it's the Queen, and then watch it be Gene Hackman next, because he's just around the corner, and then watch it be Jerry Springer. Give it 10 to 15 years, and it's gonna be Jerry.
Hopefully Clint Eastwood though makes it to be 100 years old.
Oh my gosh, there's also Clint Eastwood. That's my mom's favorite.
Yeah, I did see the film he was in last year.
Cry Macho was good. It did have a good message, but it's not really one of Clint's best,
Yeah, that's true. It's a little slow paced, but it's a acting wise, it's good.
Yeah, and hey, it's good to see Clint Eastwood in a cowboy hat again, so.
Yeah.
I know that one girl. I do like her, but she kind of gets a little annoying. It's that YouTube channel. His name's John Campia. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him or not. He does a lot of movie news stuff.
Yeah.
There's this one girl, Erin Cummings, is her name, which I have to laugh at her name. But she was sitting there saying, "I don't want to see this movie because Clint Eastwood, the girl he falls in love with is like a lot younger than him," and she said she found it creepy and all this stuff. I'm just like, well, you're probably just jealous because you can't get a man like Clint Eastwood. So,
Yeah. Oh well.
She's very. She needs to basically on the show, like everybody's professional,
Damn
but
it.
she sometimes I just feel like she needs to shut up. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. We lost Sam. Hopefully his mic issues can be fixed. Okay, so John says some vegan activists in England destroyed 240 trucks' tires in 24 hours using drills and stuff because some semis were hauling dairy products. That's kind of fucked up. That's fucked up.
So I guess Scotty.
Hmm?
I guess he really wanted to cut the cheese.
I couldn't quite understand you were becoming a robot again.
I guess he really wanted to cut the cheese.
I think they all did.
Probably. So is John coming in here or no?
Or they wanted to be on the Got Milk ad, and it was a jealousy fight for all of it.
They wanted to have a milk mustache competition.
Yeah, they wanted that milk mustache.
Yeah. So is John coming in or is he back?
Well, he's. I thought he already left or something, but he's still in here. He's not going to come in here. He would have if he was. He would have already done so a long time ago. So yeah. Sam says his stuff is acting weird. So yeah, but it's cool that all screwy dooey. Yeah. John said he's about to sleep. Come on, show. It's not show. Come on, something's going on. It took it that long to show up. My goodness, what's going on?
Oh.
Must be a StreamYard issue.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm not blocked on StreamYard anymore.
What's up?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not blocked on StreamYard anymore on your channel due to that accident.
I couldn't quite understand what you're saying, Ty.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not blocked anymore due to that unfortunate accident,
Right.
Don't worry about that. I more just found that funny. You know what I mean? Like wow, really? So.
Okay. Take care, Sam. I understand.
Man, I do comment on his stuff sometimes because I actually do kind of like his personality, but
Who are you talking about? Sorry.
Orange Hat Reviews.
Okay.
I have watched his stuff, and I still do because I do like his personality. But the YouTube channel has just been drama after drama, and still, it's just like, come on.
That's understandable.
I mean,
I guess drama gets clicks. I guess.
Yeah.
I know certainly people watched my last stream from last week about how my team played very, very poorly, and even though the defense did everything they could, it still wasn't that great. I mean, they won today, but I'm still on the fence about our offensive coordinator. I mean, we got 17 points in the first half, almost nothing until the very last of the fourth quarter. So yeah.
Well, don't remind me. Let me look at my team. We kind of suck. So.
Yeah, I would think that when you had Russell Wilson, I thought he would have been impactful to your team. I'm just kind of surprised that y'all lost to the Seahawks last week, but well, y'all did win. Y'all beat the Houston Texans. I know Eastside's probably mad about that.
Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I'm still recovering from that game. I lost $100.
Which game?
Broncos, their last game. I bet money on the Broncos to win, and I lost $100. So
Damn. Out 100.
yeah. Luckily I paid. Luckily I paid up, but I'm still kind of recovering from that.
$100 can seem like a lot to a person that's struggling in poverty and struggling financially, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they won by at least 10 points,
Damn.
I would have doubled. So
You keep the mic keeps messing up. And what was the last thing you were saying?
well, if they won by 10 points, the way this guy worked is I would have got it would have doubled. So I took the risk, and dang, uh, I lost.
Okay,
So
you lost, but yeah, you live and learn. So yeah.
well, no, I'll probably still gonna gamble it because hey, I mean, hey, if I win big, I win big. So
Yeah, if you win, you win big. I know.
Mhm.
What was I going to say? You definitely get another laptop at some point. I'm sure you would not have the issues if we were doing StreamYard.
Birthday's coming up. I'm gonna probably ask them for my birthday. So
What was that?
my birthday's coming up at the
It's cutting in and out again.
my birthday's coming up at the end of October, so I might just ask for a new laptop.
Okay, maybe I should put on some headphones. Maybe that might work a little better. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Put on some headphones. Just hold on a second. Let me go plug myself in. All right.
All right.
Sweet.
Like I said, I might just ask for one for my birthday. Have another laptop.
Right. I forget. When is your birthday? A lot's happened.
Halloween.
Halloween. Oh, okay. Halloween. Yeah, I definitely asked for a laptop. Hopefully it's not too spooky, but it might be spooky good.
Yeah. Hopefully. Uh. Yeah. We. I've met two people now who they think that Patrick Mahomes is gonna come out of the closet.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't care either way, but I would just kind of find it funny for all the women who find him so attractive now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the more and more I kind of look at it, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean?
True.
Because he just acts very. Hey, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this. He just acts very feminine. So.
Gotcha.
But no, I just find that funny that two people I've met now who think that Patrick Mahomes is gay.
Okay.
But hey, as long as this year he can make it to the Super Bowl and kick Tom Brady's ass, I'm okay with that. Because Tom Brady sucks.
Yeah. Sadly, we couldn't. I mean, we got the one pick on him, but our offense can do jack shit with it. So
Well, Tom.
I still am not a fan of our front office, especially the Joneses and them always being so freaking economical and cheap and thinking they can do more with less. But
hey, as I told Melissa, the only good thing that the Cowboys have is
I know the cheerleaders.
They're nice to look at.
I mean, and Micah Parsons. You can't deny he's good.
He is pretty good. I mean, come on. I wish Denver had better cheerleaders. But
that bad, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on. They're. I mean, I don't think you would really need to. Although what they wear is practical, because I mean, wearing outfits like they do in Dallas probably would not be a good idea. So just
Okay.
because of the weather.
Right. Have you seen any recent films lately, Ty? I mean, the only one I saw recently was Beast, but that's about it. So,
I did end up seeing The Woman King.
oh, you saw it. How was it?
I actually liked it. Like it was strong characters done right. Um, and the only thing about it was that made it like a lot of people are gonna say it's woke. Probably, I did not see it. Like it was actually, like I said, strong female characters done correctly. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it has
Um,
what's her face? Gosh.
um,
I mean, I've seen her
Viola
other
Davis,
film in
Viola
2018. It
Davis,
was Viola Davis. Yeah.
Viola, yeah. Which the reason I wanted to see it, it reminded me of a film. I don't know if you've seen it, Scotty. Zulu.
Zulu. I don't think I have seen it. No.
It's with Michael Caine. He plays a British leading officer. It's like, it's like the 1840s, maybe something like that. It's a really cool movie. It's one of my favorites. So, and I wanted to see it because it reminded me of that, and it um, it was fun. The only thing about it is they're going to advertise it as woke. A lot of people. I did not see it because like the female character actually got hurt. She wasn't just overpowered, female because it didn't push the woke agenda.
Okay, that's what I was curious. I didn't know. I was gonna ask you if it
I mean,
pushed
the
some kind
only
of
thing that
agenda.
I could see people saying it's woke about is like it's an entire black cast, but mainly, but like it's set in Africa. So what do you expect?
Right.
I mean, so that's the only thing I could see people doing. But no, I liked it. I mean, it wasn't like, let's put it this way. I think my favorite movie of the year so far is Top Gun Maverick. It was no Top Gun Maverick, but it was still a good one.
Oh yeah, Top Gun Maverick is definitely an example of how fun the movie should. I mean, I don't know if you heard me say it, but I've seen it 10 times. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I um I only got to see it once in theaters, and I got to see it kind of late, and that's just because earlier in the year I was going through some big financial issues. So,
Ah,
but I'm okay now. So,
that's good. Um,
yeah, I just mainly because I kind of got out of the tree service business.
hey, what's
I
going on, Cowboys champs? I'm glad we
uh
won, but
yeah
it's still too early to
yeah.
see what's going to happen this season. So yeah.
But as I said, I got out of the tree service business mainly just you know too many egos, and it kind of became a dick measuring contest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that bad, huh?
So I just kind of I jokingly say I'm retired from tree service. So
Right.
I mean I'll still do it occasionally for like maybe friends and family, but when it comes to basically like people would sit there and try to outbid you and then maybe not do the work properly and all this stuff. It just became that, and I'm like I'm done. You know,
Yeah. It seemed like there
and
was a bit of a ego
it
in
was
that,
like I said, egos and dick measuring contest.
and also skinny jeans, right?
I did see a lot of those. Yeah, no, that one. Which wearing I told the story about wearing skinny jeans on a tree service job one time
Right.
before. How me and my I was a former boss of mine. This kid we had wore skinny jeans, and these were not like the skinny jeans. These were like the tight skinny jeans. He had a he had a blowout, meaning he ripped his pants in the crotch area. on the job, and he forgot something that day, something very important.
Forgot underwear.
Yes,
Oh my goodness.
and so then he started crying when me and my friend me and my
Yeah,
well
I remember that part. Something you told me. It's actually when it was me, you, and actually Alexa that joined us that one time.
yeah, he was crying because
You were basically making fun of him or and stuff like that to a degree. So
yeah, we were making fun of him because he was crying because he forgot to wear underwear that day. So like, well,
hmm.
I'm sorry that you forgot something very important that day, and you decided to wear skinny jeans. You know,
Yeah, that must be some cheap material that he had on there, unless if the kid was overweight or something.
he was kind of a toothpick, honestly. So
Oh, so he was a toothpick. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, so yeah, and then it was really funny because he just kind of sat in the truck all day after that, and so then my boss then he proceeds after he sits in the truck, he sits there asks my boss about so do I get paid today? And the guy sits there. My boss sits there. No, but you're not coming to work tomorrow or ever. Just fired him because like you ripped your pants. You didn't even work. Um,
Mm. Let her rip
so
then, I guess.
yeah. So I mean, but that hey, that's one thing I always did. I always did. When I did tree service work because I always had a backpack that had usually a box of Cheez-Its in it or a Chex Mix or something as a snack or something. Um, and very importantly, that backpack had an extra pair of pants in it, just in case. Because sometimes that's going to happen. You might rip your pants on the job in an area where you don't want to rip your pants. So
Yes, you definitely don't want to let it rip.
no, um,
Okay. And you definitely don't want to be underdressed for sure.
no. Um, so I got out of the tree service business mainly but just mainly helping. I helped one YouTuber make a movie. So and
Right.
then lately
Also,
just helping my grandpa out on the farm. So
okay. Seems like it's tree service to now agriculture, I imagine.
farming more or less,
Farming. Okay.
baling baling hay, feeding cattle. That's mainly it. You know,
Right.
and the only reason I got, like I said, I got and I'm just all sorts of for stories this year. Let's see. I even got injured. I got injured pretty bad working for my grandpa too. My my leg hit it was the drive shaft on the tractor, and it actually ripped my pants off. But like I said, at least I was wearing underwear that day. But I my leg got pretty bruised up,
Ah, might
and
have to take it easy there. Might be a little
yeah,
tender.
yeah, no, it's still pretty sore. And I was in March, and just
Oh,
ice just iced it down, and you know, ta iced it, took some whiskey when I needed it, and rested. You know,
hmm.
it didn't bother going to the hospital. So
Yeah.
um, that's when I was still with Melissa. She was telling me to go to the hospital. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. See, because I come from you go to the hospital when you need to go to the hospital. Not because you got a big boo boo. So,
Right.
but because Yeah, your dad used to do a lot of that manual labor stuff, right? So, I mean, I'm sure that there are some days that he probably should have gone to the hospital, but it's like, I'm still walking, right?
Yeah. He only went to the hospital if he needed to. So.
Right. As long as you're still walking, you're good. You might be limping a little, but you're still walking. Yeah. Um. I got some I got some information for your uncle who is in the film industry.
You mean Jonathan Duffy?
Yeah.
Okay.
RKO. I don't know if your uncle. I highly doubt your uncle can afford this, but he might know people who could. RKO Pictures. The head guy is 97 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and they're worth $5 million right
All right.
now. What I'm saying is with that RKO Pictures, you know, it's the name recognition of them. Where people, if they see RKO is back, they could it could kind of mainly be one of the studios that has a lot of potential if you think about it to go head to head with Disney because they helped produce the first 16 years of the Disney films.
RKO.
Hmm? They distributed Snow White, um, Pinocchio, Dumbo, Fantasia, basically Snow White all the way through Treasure Island.
Hmm. Interesting.
So that's what I'm just trying to tell people that hey, who are in the film industry that hey, RKO Pictures is worth $5 million, and as far as the studio goes, that's cheap, and you have the name recognition of RKO. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so um, I even so I mean that's something I found that was interesting. And if nobody believes me, they can look it up. All you got to do is look up RKO net worth, and you'll find it. So
Right. Wasn't what's his face Orson Welles involved in that studio or
yeah,
make me feel?
Citizen Kane.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Citizen Kane. There, RKO Pictures made a lot of the big early movies. King Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, yeah, RKO was one of the big studios, but uh, Howard Hughes bought them in the late '40s and kind of ran them to the ground.
Mm.
So, and then they had various incarnations, and then this guy, who's the head guy now, bought them in the early '80s. Um, and he's 97 years old right now, and still the head of RKO Pictures.
Interesting.
So I'm like, okay, well, please, somebody, somebody, just tell them, send them a check to say, hey, I want to buy the company, and make our return RKO to the former glory, you know,
Yeah.
because somebody needs to go head to head with Disney.
Right. Especially with the way they're handling their TV shows and all. And Buzz Lightyear was a disappointment at the box office.
Yeah, well, I did end up seeing Lightyear. That's the thing is, like, my one weakness, I'll say I don't see these movies, and then my dad wants to see them. So, like, all right, dad wants to see them. I'm not seeing it for me. I'm seeing it for dad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because, my dad's not very, he doesn't look for that stuff. He just enjoys the movie. He's just that type.
Yeah,
Even
my
even
dad. My dad actually hasn't been to the movie theater in almost 15 years, believe it or not. The last film he saw with me was actually AVP Requiem. So
and out of all the movies to see, right?
yeah, I
But
still don't mind the film. It's fun at least.
in some
It's
areas.
fun. It's fun. There's one thing that's awesome about that movie. Spoiler alert for a movie that's 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
For those
Almost
who haven't
15.
seen it in the chat, but
Yeah, it's
uh,
zeroed out.
you know, there's one thing I love about that movie. The pizza guy is the hero.
Yeah, the pizza guy didn't die.
So um,
I
that's
mean, he
one
got
thing I love.
wounded, but he didn't die. But he was
Yeah, no,
wounded in
he's the
battle.
hero. He's the
Yeah.
hero.
So was the guy named Dallas.
Right. But no, I don't know. You see, RKO though, for me, it's just because they have the name recognition of, you know, making King Kong, Citizen Kane, the first 16 years of Disney. I mean, look up their filmography. Some point they made a lot of big movies in the 1930s and 40s and 50s. They helped produce some stuff in the 80s. I believe they actually helped distribute Hamburger Hill.
Interesting. Been a while
Um,
since I've seen it, but I've heard of it.
they also helped produce that one movie with Ice Cube. The sequel to that. Okay, I always get them confused. There's Are We Done Yet? Are We There Yet? And Are We Done Yet?
Yeah.
I think they did Are We Done Yet? Um,
Hmm.
so they helped make that. They've done a lot than you would think in the 80s, but the problem is they've just been like a co-distribution company, not the main distribution company.
Hmm.
It's something that I said, boy, if I could, boy, if I had that amount of money in the bank, I would buy RKO in a heartbeat.
Right.
But um, I guess though, like I said, I've been I don't know if we're familiar with him because that guy I've been helping out though with his movie, Eric Wiedenholler. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not.
Eric, who is this?
Wiedenholler is his name.
Uh,
I don't know if you're familiar with his YouTube channel.
okay. Didn't he? Wasn't he in John Streams or something like that?
Yeah, he's been in John's stream. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably what I know him from.
Yeah. I helped make. He made a movie. I was the Well, I had him put the name on it, the company name on it, Junebug Films, as if I was the company behind it, and I kind of helped him out and with it and all that stuff. I actually kind of enjoyed that kind of producing, being on the side, helping make the movie better and all that stuff. So that was fun.
You're right. Just hang on a second, Ty. I just have to mute. You can feel free to chat along for right now.
So yeah, that was definitely fun. But just being on the side, helping out. We're even going to be in the process of hopefully selling DVDs of it. Are you back?
Okay, now I thought I was, but I guess yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be in the process, hopefully, of selling DVDs of the film too. And right now, the goal is to kind of help him at least make somewhat of a profit off of the movie. I told him, let people know that say, hey, you're selling the DVDs. Even sell it on, like at conventions in your area, you know, like festivals and stuff like that, you know, just so you can make a profit off your movie. And um, I said I could even kind of sell it off my YouTube channel as well. So, you know, we're that's what's going on, and it's like I said, I actually enjoyed that. It was fun producing. So
It's fun being behind the camera. Well, not I wouldn't say behind the cameras, but
boss.
at least being
The boss.
the what? The boss, yeah, the base,
Yeah. Well,
the one that does all the hiring.
I didn't do the hiring. He kind of did all the hiring because you know it's his movie, and I kind of just told him, like, I helped him more, like, give him suggestions on how to make, you know, it better and all this stuff, and find the right tone for the movie and all this stuff. But I kind of just let him do his thing because I was like, it's your movie at the end of the day. You know, I'm not going to be one of those studios that sit there and have studio interference. I'll give you suggestions on how to make it better, but you don't.
Sounds like you're almost like a consultant in a way.
Yeah, I mean, and a producer consultant,
Producer slash consultant. Yeah.
and because that's one thing I just believe. You know, I mean, I would like Junpo Films to be an actual studio, and like, I do think the director, you know, he should make his movie.
Right.
You know, however, the director should make his movie within reason. You know, I'm not going to sit there and fund a guy who makes a movie and pulls a Camino on Heaven's Gate. You know, oh, the clouds are not in the right formation, so we are wasting hours of shooting.
Right.
Who gives a shit about the clouds? You know, I don't look at a movie and say, oh, those clouds are not in the right formation.
Or something's wrong with how the set's designed, or it's not perfectly aligned, or whatever.
Well, I mean, I agree with that to an extent, but like obviously, like if it's totally out of focus and all this stuff, I might like say, dude, like what the heck, you know? But are you trying to go for this style? If he's trying to go for that style, then okay. Then I might just tell him like, well, it's definitely gonna look like an interesting movie, you know. What was my thing? But you know, no, like within reason, you know, the director should still have his vision, but like also, like I said, like the whole thing with Heaven's Gate, you know, what was it, killing 7 horses on set or something like that? Um, there was such a number of issues on that movie, and like I'm just like I like if it was personally me, you know, I would not care how many, you know, I would sit there and, you know, first of all, find another director immediately
Mm-hmm.
to finish the movie, and then tell that director, all right, um, go, you're fired. This is your replacement. Get out. Because you're investing. I'm investing in you to make this movie, and you're waiting until the clouds are in the right formation. Like that's the one that just baffles me. Like I've never looked at a movie and said those clouds look weird. You know.
Right.
Um, but yeah, just and
Yeah. Apparently, there's some allegations of animal abuse on set.
yeah, I think it was 7 horses that were killed on set or something like that. I think isn't there a documentary on YouTube somewhere about it?
I don't know. There could have been.
Yeah. Have you watched much of Matt's videos lately, or not really?
I watched a few here and there.
Yeah.
Um, I know it's like a month or two old. He's definitely not a fan of Prey, so
No, and I didn't like Prey that much either. I waited to see it because I knew that movie was going to get prayed to the high heavens. so I waited to see it. Because I said, okay, I'm gonna wait till the hype dies down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but wait, I didn't fully watch it. But I know he definitely didn't like how the alien, like the documentary you were talking about earlier, the aliens expanded. It's the price is too high, $50 for digital copy, 100 for the Blu-ray.
I don't know. I don't really know what I don't really know much about it. So like I saw the community post, but I'm like I don't really know much about this. So
And apparently, the guy who worked on the documentary responded, and I think Matt's acting a little out of hand or something. I don't know, or
I
was
don't
trying
know.
to say that he's not exactly a fan of it. I don't know. So
I don't know too much about what's going on there. Like I saw the community post, but I don't know what's going on. My thing is, well, what I did not like about Prey is okay. Like it started out really good. You know, she became a warrior, but then I have the issue. So basically, she got high. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, Scotty, right?
are we talking about the flower where it
Yeah,
lowers from?
she got high, and then she became stronger to fight the predator. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
probably what.
there's no other way to describe that. She got high. She sniffed the flower, and she got high to fight the predator. I mean, Arnold, he had to build traps. Danny Glover went toe to toe with the predator.
Mm-hmm.
Even Adrian Brody went toe to toe with the predator. But this girl gets high and has flower power and goes toe to toe with a predator. Like I just thought that was stupid, you know. Um, so that's what it's telling kids: do drugs, kids.
That's basically what it's saying, huh?
Right. I mean, so no, I just was like, oh my god, when I saw that, and I even watched the Comanche dub that people told me to watch, and I'm like, man, this is stupid, you know. Um, but yeah, what was that thing about Matt with the aliens expanded thing? I saw the community post and I knew nothing about it. Like it just kind of, I read it and it just went over my head.
I don't know. Um, he thinks it's a bit too much for a price for a digital copy and the
Is it kind of
Blu-ray, the physical copy. Yeah, so
is it
that's
kind of
what's.
just say is it? I'm not. This is not a dog against Matt because I like Matt. Is it kind of one of his overreacting videos where he's like, or things where he overreacts, like the thing with Womp Stomp Studios?
I don't know.
Because you know, Matt, you know, yeah, a director has every right to, and a studio has every right to defend their film, but sometimes, you know, when you sit there and call them out like that, I just think that that's not very.
Very what?
I'm trying to think of like a good word. Like I'm thinking like respectful.
Are
You
you
know,
talking about? Are we talking about Matt calling them out for the price? You mean?
Price and the Womp. You know, like Matt's done this stuff before. You know, the Womp Stomp Studios
Hmm.
thing. And you know, listen, I don't like that guy as much as anybody, but like I'm not gonna sit there and call him out on you know on YouTube or something because that's just you know I'm not even gonna say my opinion with this thing, but it is because I don't even think that that's really necessary to say because obviously it's my opinion. But when you call people out like that, you know, it kind of makes you look like the asshole. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I like Matt. No, that but you know, if I knew Matt, you know, and actually talked to him and all that, and we hung out, I would flat out call him that. Like, dude, you look like an asshole here. You know, I'm not that type of friend that's going to tell you, you know, something like that. So, I mean, I understand that you're defending your point and he's defending his point, but sometimes the best response is just no response with that stuff, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you're just better off just keep your thoughts to yourself and not even try to create some kind of drama-filled fest
Uh huh.
or some
Oh,
debate that can because that can easily divide people in general. So yeah.
because YouTube, I mean, the thing is, you know, YouTube, there's, you know, you could, I kind of saw it with Fabio's stream. He has this troll now, and it's Matt's old friends, Sterling and Springwood, and I'll call them out because they deserve it. But it's Springwood and Sterling. They're now trolling Fabio. Um, I just find, Fabio just finds it funny. You know what I mean? So, but it's just like, do you guys not have a, do those guys not have a life?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I guess the life they had before expired, or it just wasn't working out for them.
but apparently Sterling, I haven't really checked. I heard through the grapevine that he deleted his YouTube channel.
Hmm.
But he'll probably, what do you want to bet he'll start a new one, right?
It's possible. I'm not sure. I don't really follow them, nor do I care. So
No. Well, I followed him just to say, hey, you know, he actually blocked me because I said, what? So what's your deal? Like, why is it when somebody gets you butthurt, you have to make a hate video about them? I called him out on it, and he just said that he hurt my feelings, and then he blocked me. Like, wow, just because somebody hurts your feelings, you got to make a hate video.
yeah, just any
Uh,
kind of lack of any kind of explanation. Just
uh,
very short word sentences.
yeah. Guess what? If somebody hurts your feelings, sorry to sound like the jerk, but get over it. It's gonna happen in life, you know. So
There's not the nice people are not found everywhere. So
exactly, and Fabio, don't mess with Fabio.
right.
He'll call you out. He doesn't care. But at least Fabio's fun to give a hard time to too, because he can actually take it. So you'll
Hmm.
uh like the joke that we make with Fabio all the time is because he's Italian. We said how he's in the mafia and all this stuff. And he takes it well, because he finds it funny. So
Right.
but no, I mean, it's definitely interesting sometimes. YouTube. Um, well, I'm glad you're back though, because I kind of missed the random streams and all this stuff.
Right. Um, there was another video I had planned, but I just couldn't get around to it. It was going to be kind of like a workout video with some music, and maybe it would inspire other people to kind of get into shape and just work out and stay
I've got
focused on their health goals and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm unintentionally, because I'm a fat guy, and I've always kind of been a fat guy. I mean, literally, I was born a fat baby, so, and like I know every baby's fat, but like I was a big baby. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been fat, and I'm Swedish, and if you see a lot of Swedish guys, sometimes they're just naturally big guys. So a
Hmm.
lot of it is genetics, but like I've actually unintentionally lost a lot of weight. Um, Mainly because of one thing I've noticed recently, and probably this is honestly a blessing in disguise. I can't eat as much as I used to. Like, I will get full quicker than what I used to, because sometimes I would actually, um, I would never feel the satisfaction of full. It was very like weird with my body. But now that I've gotten older, like now I actually feel full more. It's weird, you know. And so I've actually lost a lot of weight, and I've just been eating less, and have lost about 20 pounds.
That's good. But yeah,
I'm still fat, but even Melissa, when we were together, like I said, we're on a break right now. I don't know if we'll get back together. I mean, but she she just said that she noticed that. So and you know, um, so that was like I said, I was completely unintentional just because one thing I've noticed, like I'll go to a restaurant and you'll go to a restaurant and you'll order like a sit down type restaurant, and you order a cheeseburger and fries,
Hmm.
and they give you so much fries, right? After you just had that burger, I can't eat all the fries now.
Right.
And like fries, you kind of feel bad because you can't really take fries to go because fries don't last. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you buy them at the grocery store.
Right. So like you just feel bad. So usually I would just sit there and ask the next person if I'm with somebody, ask them if they want ask them if they want my fries. Because like I said, you can unless you have a toaster oven, I've noticed, or you reheat the fries in the oven or something, then they last. But
Yeah, I usually would heat if I take it to go, I'd heat them in the air fryer actually.
yeah, we we don't have an air. My my dad's wife has this air fryer. The only thing I don't like about the air fryer is like I like crispy fries.
Of course, who
Everything
doesn't?
they kind of taste a little soggy. You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes they definitely. I feel like it definitely improves the quality, for sure.
I like crispy though. I want to hear I want to have that crisp sound. So
I know. So do I.
but they I feel like with the air fryer they're just kind of soggy. But
Well, it's better than heating them in the microwave.
no, don't do that. They taste terrible in the microwave.
Yeah.
Um, so um, like it's really funny. Somebody wanted me because they thought I could do it. They wanted me to do the White Castle challenge. Basically, but I'm like, well, I have to cheat because there's not really much White Castles here in Kansas. So I'd have to literally go buy the frozen burgers and buy 47 of the frozen burgers of White Castle, heat them up, and then buy a whole bag of fries, heat heat all the fries up, and then drink a cherry coke because I'm not going to drink diet. And I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want. I don't even know if I want to do that. Because
You were
that's
thinking of doing that, like you saw in White Castle.
somebody wanted me to do that. Like
So,
somebody said, Ty should do the White Castle challenge. Like, no, Ty should not do the White Castle challenge because Ty would probably. Um, I don't. Let's put it this way. I don't want the heartburn from that, and I don't want to feel that afterwards. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Because when I did that egg challenge, I got sick.
Shit.
Like literally,
Turning into a robot again, Ty.
is it good
Damn.
now? So literally,
Yeah,
when I
it's
did
too
that
bad
egg challenge,
Okay. Let's see if. Okay.
so literally when I did that egg challenge thing, I
I
puked.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got sick pretty bad. So yeah, after eating 24 eggs,
I thought it was 25, but I guess it was close.
I don't remember. Honestly, it was like 24, maybe 20. Sure, we'll say 25. It's close enough. But the interesting part was eggs afterwards. But what I ended up doing was I made a big batch of ramen noodles and put them in there. So. Are you gonna get room service at the hotel or no?
Like I said, are we talking for breakfast or something?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I don't know if you saw me earlier. I went out and got Arby's. So
Ah. Arby's is good. I do like Arby's.
yeah, they have the meats.
Oh, the only thing, bring it back, especially nowadays with inflation. Remember that 5 for 5 deal?
I guess it's been a while.
Yeah, they used to have it. Remember, you could get uh, some things on the menu, and like basically some things on the menu, and it would just cost you $5.
Mm-hmm.
So like you could get a combo for $5, and it was a pretty sweet deal because it was like any size of drinks and the Jamocha shakes.
Yeah, my mom really liked those Jamocha shakes.
Well, I like them too. And the roast beef sandwich. So that was pretty cool. And I'm sure that hotel probably offers the complimentary breakfast. So
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's going to be open tomorrow because I saw it was almost looked like it was a small restaurant in there, or because I saw there was there was a few booths and there was a few tables. I think I didn't get a good look at it.
What time do they open tomorrow? Because you got to be there at 7.
7:30 is what time I have to be there, so I got it should be open by the time I'm up. But
I would think. Usually hotels. I mean, I don't know what it's like in Texas, but usually they're like open around like 5 o'clock. So the breakfast area. So maybe 6. So I think you would have if you got up at like 6 o'clock, showered, uh, got got your got stuff ready, you'd have time to eat breakfast.
right,
You can. I mean, so that hotel. Honestly, sometimes the hotel breakfast is better than a lot of breakfast you could get even at like IHOP.
yeah, there's an IHOP not too far from here. I
Yeah.
even stopped at a macaroni grill for a bit. I was going to consider maybe eating there, but it seemed like their dishes are pretty high priced now.
Macaroni grill
Yeah.
must be a Texas restaurant.
I thought they were all gone, to be honest, but I guess there's still a few left. At least the ones in Austin are not there from what I've seen.
Yeah. One of my favorite restaurants. I don't know if Texas has them. But I think they might be more like this part of the Midwest. Runza.
Nope, never heard of it.
They're pretty good. Well, how do I describe it? They have this. It's a gosh. It's basically like it's a sandwich. It sounds disgusting, believe me, but it's actually pretty good. It's in this like roll type thing, and they kind of cut the roll into like a little pouch, and they put cabbage and beef in there.
Hmm.
It's pretty good. Um, it's one of my favorite restaurants. Honestly, that was we that's where Dad went a lot for because they were cheap and they were good. So
So, meat and cabbage, gotcha.
yeah, it sounds better than it sounds better than it is.
Yeah, my mom always likes to make this New England type of dinner where it's basically ham, cabbage, potatoes, and carrots.
Yeah. Um, so yeah. Uh,
Hey Ty, if you want to stay for a bit, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because it looks like we're not going to really get any more people. For those that joined in, like Sam and the people in the chat, John especially, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see y'all. Hope we can collab at some point, John. And good to see you, Sam. Good to see that you're doing well. And never forget, make the best of life because you never know what's going to happen. So,
Amen.
be seeing you.
Bye.
Bye-bye, folks.